Everybody, it's Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. Wow, we got a lot to talk about, man. Or at least I got a lot to talk about. This absolute demolition and complete dismantle of the New York Jets. Okay. Now, before this, obviously early in the week, about 2 weeks ago, you heard about Russell Wilson just practicing and then getting first team reps this week. And then news just kind of came out even more before this game that Russell Wilson will officially be starting. All right. Now, I had concerns about that just because I wasn't too high on Russ. Okay. I was okay with Fields just going to the younger guy and everything like that. And I just didn't really like what I saw in Denver. Okay. Was it all his fault in Denver? No, I just didn't like that. I thought go with Fields, the younger guy. And we're 4-2. It wasn't that Fields was playing superb, but he wasn't playing horrible. And he definitely was not turning the ball over like he did in Chicago. And, you know, we make a quarterback change. It's like, why mess up something that's already working, right? Like the Steelers are just known to being a conservative organization and not really making rash decisions like that or making head-scratching decisions. Then there was a whole thing, I spoke about this, about the possible draft pick, 6th round that could turn into a 4th rounder. Was that at play? It was starting to look just, as a Steelers fan, we're not delusional. You know, we critique ourselves harder than I think our fans. We critique ourselves harder than most other fan bases, especially when we're winning games, and we're still successful overall. We critique everything, and I'm one of them. Okay, so I can't speak for all Steelers fans, but a lot of the conversations I have with some of my friends that are Steelers fans, we say a lot of the same stuff. Okay, so that being said, Russell Wilson was absolutely superb today. Okay, I saw a lot of good things. He protected the ball, he threw the ball, he was able to push the ball a little bit more, and he took chances with George Pickens. And Pickens got to eat today. 5 receptions, 111 yards. He was the best receiver on the field today. Absolutely insane catch he had that bounced off a defender and he caught it. It was absolutely excellent, man. I mean, look, Russell Wilson is gonna take chances. And he came in. He came in as a complete professional. Handled the game well. Just watching the game, the cadence, everything was absolutely outstanding. Look, we ran the ball, very well. Najee Harris, 102 yards rushing. Warren, 44 yards, 149 rushing collectively, was absolutely excellent. Freiermuth made some great catches today. And look, it was so crazy because going into this game, there's a lot of talking heads had the Jets like, oh, they got Devontae Adams and he's gonna help them a lot and they're gonna win. And people, I was just like, listen, people still don't understand how we play football. I think a lot of people still don't understand how the Steelers play. Okay. We make every game ugly, and this score is not indicative of how the game went. I mean, we really took the game off the top in the second half. Special teams outstanding too. The field goal block, I mean, that was a beautiful wall. Man, we are really good. We're probably one of the better teams at blocking field goals. So offense, defense, special teams, everything was just outstanding today. This was a beautiful game all around. Hats off to Mike Tomlin, the Pittsburgh staff, for having Russell Wilson ready to go to put in my opinion, a controversial change and put in Russell Wilson. But that has been dead. Of course, I want to see Russell Wilson, see what he does next. Even when I talked about it, my concerns, I was still happy for Wilson not happy. I was still rooting for the Steelers, but I was like, man, we probably going to lose this game just because it's a new quarterback. You change something up. But no. He looked really good. He looked way better than Justin Fields offensively. Okay. I did see some moments where I thought Russ could have ran and scrambled. And if that was Fields, he would have booked it and got some yards or a touchdown. But offense ran a little differently with Wilson. I am happy. I said this before. I said, look, if he does well, okay, cool. But I want to see more. All right. So we got to win. We're 5-2 to keep pace, or for now, ahead of pace with the Baltimore Ravens. Okay. Excellent win. A lot of people had the Jets winning this game. A lot of people did. I didn't see how. With Wilson or Fields, our defense is crazy. We make a lot of games ugly. The game was very ugly for the New York Jets. Rodgers, 2 interceptions again. Devontae Adams, right, only had, 30 yards receiving. Okay, all week when he got there, they were like, oh, yeah, 3 receptions, 30 yards. Okay, Rodgers is gonna get the ball to Adams, and their chemistry is gonna be like clockwork. It's the NFL. All right, and the Pittsburgh Steelers defense is absolutely legit. I knew this game was going to be ugly. When it was like 15-13 when we were down, I had no issues at all. We took the lead at 13-16. Should have been a touchdown then. But the game was looking ugly. If Steelers fans, we know how that Cowboys game looked. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how this game was looking like. And then we blew the top off. We ran the rock really well. Discombobulated Aaron Rodgers and that offense. Listen, I know the Jets got injuries, stuff like that, but no excuses. All right, Rodgers supposed to be the savior. All right, a lot of money was on these Jets to come here and win with Devontae Adams, and the offense supposed to explode. It did not. Okay, this is not a typical Steelers score. Okay, our offense is not high powered, but this score is really reflective of efficient offensive, play calling with the passing and the run game, right? And then our defense ate. Boy, did we ate, man. We had some great interceptions on Rodgers. I knew Rodgers was gonna throw the ball to us. We definitely take the ball away. That's just what we do as a Steelers defense. And this was the best all-around performance game I've seen from us from a while. I still didn't like just people picking the Jets, man. I'm like, yo, the Jets are gonna struggle against us. It's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what I'm seeing from Rodgers and the Jets has just been bad. You know, so you're gonna come into a team. First of all, you're gonna play a first-class organization like we are. We really don't have too much chaos. The Steelers run themselves like a tight ship, right? So look, I was hard on Tomlin last year. My faith has been restored this year. In Tomlin, I trust a little bit going forward, a little bit more. Okay, and also I'm curious to see Russell Wilson continue on. I wonder if he can carry this momentum. But did he look good today? Boy, Steelers fans are very pleased today. I'm very pleased today. Pleasant surprise. And what's even better than this is that the headlines is not going to be about us. And I don't care. But the headlines will be about the New York Jets and the travesty as they go to 2-5. Right? Bills won. They're 5-2. Jets are not making the playoffs. I didn't think they were going to make the playoffs. Crazy. Man. What a day. Man, I was hoping we'd bury the Jets, and boy, did we clown them at the end. We didn't need to run that touchdown, but Najee Harris, go ahead, get your touchdown. We're going to run it up. We at home. What an absolute game and a demolition of the dysfunctional New York Jets, man. They are absolutely lost, making rash decisions and everything. And the whole thing is Rodgers needs to play better. Anyways, man, great win. Like seeing Russell Wilson. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this game. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.